what's happening, nation? It's Joku. We lost. We're not going to be 16-0. I know a lot of us were counting on it. It is what it is. Man, it kind of sucked to see today. We came out there, played a pretty sloppy game. I don't know. I had to work all day, so I listened to the radio broadcast at work. It's kind of nostalgic for me, I'm not going to lie. But then I watched the game as soon as I got home, and the whole thing, man, it was exactly what I was thinking. It was a short week. We came out there. We were super injured. We had to go into New England, and they ended up putting a pretty good beating on us. There were some things we can take away from this game, though. I honestly wasn't expecting us to go in there and win this game. It is what it is. But I think we ended up looking decent. Like, we had some things we could take away that were good. We had some things that were totally exploited that we're definitely going to go ahead and have to work on tonight. So I just want to see how it all works out, see if we can come together out there and just kind of get your guys' thoughts on it. I'm really thinking we just regroup and move on out there. It kind of is what it is. But it's not going to change anything. We have to keep moving forward with this. Also, I'm trying to change some things on this channel. It doesn't appear to be working right now. I had a little chat box so the comments would actually pop up there real big on screen, but that doesn't seem to be working, so I'll pull those over in just a second. But man, I don't know, man. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We're going to jump into this. We're going to break it all down. Just want to get your guys' thoughts on it, and just let me know what you're thinking out there. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Pull these back over to where we can see them. All right, man, let's go ahead and jump into this. I just want to hear from you guys out there. Tragedy, what's going on, dude? First, definitely. Pizza, what's happening? You guys put up a great game and you have a good future. Pizza, I don't even want to hear it, man. If we were at full strength, I really think we could have gone out there and got you guys. Oh, it does look like it's working. Okay, let me pull this back over. Make it look fancy for you guys. Need a better game plan. Pete, what's going on? The game plan did look a little rough for us out there. I'm not going to lie. We really showed this game how dependent, I don't know if it's Carr or if it's Gruden, on how dependent we are on Waller out there. They took him out of the game. I know Gruden came out in his press conference afterwards and was kind of talking about, well, he was open on some plays out there and we just didn't get him the ball. I mean, it is what it is out there. I don't even want to hear that kind of crap. We had to go out. We had to hit these outside guys. The only guy that we really stepped up and had a really big game on the offensive side of the ball was Renfrow. I really thought our defense ended up playing pretty damn good to start this game. I really thought that they did. I was pretty impressed by them. I thought things were going really good for them. And then, I don't know, dude. It seemed like we kept giving the offense opportunities and we could not punch the ball into the end zone. And you're going to have weeks like that. It is what it is. But we have to be able to exploit these other weapons that we have on this team, dude. Our run defense is so bad. Dude, our run defense was, seriously, that was the main thing that I took away from this game, is how damn bad our run defense looked out there. I will tell you, Sony Michel carried the ball 9 times. 9 carries. He had 117 yards, a 13-yard average. Dude, you cannot do that. You cannot go out there and expect to win a game if you give that up. And then Burkhead, the 3-tug machine out there, ended up having 6 carries for 49 yards, was an 8.2-yard average. But I don't know, it just seemed like we were so focused on Cam that we let these other guys just go out there and take advantage of us. And then our pass defense seemed like it was honestly doing pretty well out there, but then everything just started to crumble and it kind of fed off the offense out there. I'm really going to put this loss more on the offense and Gruden than I am on the defense, because that defense ended up being stuck on the field. They ended up getting wore down, and then by the end of the game, they were just giving up play after play out there. But they gave us opportunities at the beginning of that game to get out in front and take a lead out there and get control of it, and the offense just didn't do it, dude. Tragedy, what's up, dude? Tough loss on the road with the injuries and ouch coach. Pats, oh, dude, they hit it. That's it. They had all the momentum off of homecoming. Yes, dude. They did. Everything was kind of stacked against us and stacked for them. It is what it is, dude. It's like I said, it was a short week. We went out there. We got beat. We have to regroup. We have to get these dudes healthy again. We have the Bills next week at home. That team is 3-0. They are rolling right now. We have to be able to make it through that team in a big way. I'm not saying we have to go out there and kill them, but we have to go out there and just... Oh, there you go. We got to kill the Bills streak now at home. Go Raiders. We do have to turn it around that game. We could end up, 2-1 is not a bad record, dude. I will take 2-1 all damn day. Some of the stuff that I've been reading out there on like Facebook and online, you'd think this team was 0-7 and everybody was about to be fired and let off this team. Dude, we have a winning record right now. We're honestly looking good. We had a terrible game today. But like I said, man, it is what it is out there. We need to regroup. D-Mag, what's going on? It's games like this. You either learn from it or you die from it. I have a feeling that we are about to change defensive coordinators. D-Mag, we'll have to see what happens with that. As far as Gunther goes, this defense has been giving up a lot of points out there. They truly have. It kind of sucks to see. And that run defense right now is being completely exploited. I don't know if you want to put that more on Marinelli or Nick Kwiatkowski coming back is not going to change the way this run defense looks. That is one man coming onto a defense. I understand he might be able to put people in better positions out there, but I don't know. It's going to take a lot to change something. Maybe the defense coordinator is it. A lot of you guys are getting fed up with Gunther right now. I'm just talking this one up to a bad game, dude. Bad football, period. Regroup. Oh, Nicholas, what's going on, dude? I'm right there with you. That's exactly how I feel about this game. Pete played well on defense all year. Bill's offense is really improving. No pressure outside Max. But we can win. A loss would be terrible for morale. Dude, a loss right now would be terrible for the morale of this team, especially being back at home playing against that Buffalo game. That's another tough team out there, dude. That game's going to be a true matchup nightmare for us. We have to be healthy that game. Not having Trent Brown and not having Sam Young, I knew that we were going to be in trouble going into this game. I warned you guys about Chase out there. I told you he was going to get in there and make some plays. He definitely did. And then Rex Burkhead was able to take advantage of so much of it. We just got screwed on today, dude. Maybe we can trade for defensive support and pass rush and run stop. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's been tough. And I'll tell you, I'm really let down right now. Littleton's really letting me down. I'm not even going to lie about that. Malik Collins is seriously letting me down. I wanted to see more Heath out there today. We did not see that at all. So right now, these free agents that we brought in, I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. It's just the super limited offseason and them being able to learn this entire defense out there. So that kind of sucks. But, I mean, you're going to see it be sloppy at first, but we just have to regroup on this one, dude. We need Nick back. Middle linebackers missed the gaps, dude. Our linebackers are struggling. Morrow led the team again in tackles, though, and then Joyner was right behind him. Morrow has stepped up in a big way to me personally. I think he's honestly playing pretty good football right now. I understand that he went out there, he got burned a couple times. He started to get wore out and exhausted like the rest of this defense did. This defense really started to get sloppy towards the end of the game. But to start this game, these guys were on fire. Farrell came out there like a damn man possessed, ready to make some big plays, and they put us in good position. But we just never actually scored. We had 2 3-and-outs to open up this game, and we ended up with 3 points off of it. We had a pick that ended up putting us, at the 12, and we ended up getting another field goal off of it. And, those are the situations where you have the momentum. You have to punch that ball in and score. It was really cool at the end of the half to see us. I really thought we were just going to take that kick return and then take a knee, but to push that ball all the way down and then get a touchdown right before the half with, 38 seconds or something on the clock out there, that was awesome. I was like, oh, man, we're back in this game. We're about to get the ball. And we come out there in the second half with the ball, and what do? We end up punting again. It killed us, dude. It was little stuff like that just added up throughout this entire game out there. We just played really sloppy game out there. We got to get healthy and rebound next week. Andrew, that's 100% right, dude. Tough day at the office, but life goes on. Can't win many games when the opposing team rushes for 250 yards and controls the time of possession. Hard to win when there is a plethora of injuries. That's it, dude. Everything was just stacked against us this game. And I'll tell you, dude, that's like Gruden's game plan. Control the clock out there, rush for a bunch of yards, take your shots when you can. And Belichick came out there and just beat us at our own damn game, and that is what it is. Defense missed a bunch of open field tackles, including Abram. How do you improve the defense? That is going to be the big question. How do you improve this defense? How do you improve just our run defense? I really think we're so worried about playing pass defense right now, and the people that we brought in, they're all pass protection, that these guys have figured this out, and they're just going to start running the ball straight at us. And even Malik Collins, he's a pass rush defensive tackle out there. Mo Hurst ended up having a pretty damn good game out there. I know Watts is sitting somewhere scratching his head just saying we should have kept P.J. Hall out there, but Hankins hasn't really been doing what he did or what he did for us last season. It's tough, dude. It's tough right now. I'm really thinking, how do we improve this defense myself? We need to think about that. Urix, what's going on, man? Nicholas Morrow is slow as hell, always getting burnt. Man, we need Nick back. I want to see what happens when we get him back out there. Some things don't change. Still skipping past all the comments out here. The running game killed. Oh, Carlos, what's happening, dude? Like I said, dude, I went through those running back numbers. That's insane. If you're going to put up those kind of numbers, you're not going to win a game. That is what it is. And that falls solely on our defense. the defense, Mad Max ended up playing a little bit better, got in there, got a couple sacks. Abram ended up getting in there, getting a pick. The defense, honestly, it looked good at first. They just got run down, man. And once they got ran down, we were screwed, like completely screwed at that point. It's okay, we took the L, but I feel like the defense gave up when they saw the offense couldn't move the ball. But we do need more. Well, we need to play more man-to-man. I'm a little bit disappointed in Littleton and the rest of the free. I'll give you that, DeMarco. I'll give you that all damn day. I would like to see us play more man-to-man. At least Mullen looked damn good in man-to-man out there. I really do like seeing that. Arnett, there's some situations I want to see him manned up. I think we did a damn good job with Edelman out there today. It just wasn't stacked in our favor, dude. Maybe trade or sign some free agents. Max is a great D lineman. Issues are deeper than, dude, they're way deeper than one player out there, guaranteed. It seemed like more of a scheme problem for us out there. That's what killed me out there. Maybe trade or sign some, Carr can't take the top off. He fails to air it out and take advantage of the one-on-one situations on the outside or deep to Waller. Like Gruden said, Waller was open. It's on the film. No deep threat. Snide, what's going on, man? Gruden did come out there and say that. But if you want Carr to go out there and air this ball out every single game, then your main problem on this team is John Gruden. Because that is not the offense he's going to run. He's going to pick his shots methodically throughout a game, and then he's going to dink and dunk and try to run the ball down your throat. If you want to see this offense change to where we're airing it out, then you need to talk about getting rid of Gruden, not Carr out there. Ruggs was out. We need him in the big play. Can't stop the running game. We'll need 30 points to win. Dude, if we don't get put up 30-plus points a game, it's looking like that. And I will tell you right now, this defense needs to step up in a major way. We were hoping it was going to be this game. I thought they came out there and did it in that first little series. But like you guys were saying, man, there's a point that a defense gets to where, like, all right, we keep getting you stops. We keep giving you the field position. You're going out there and you're not capitalizing on it. And then they just end up getting tired, man. And they get wore down. It is what it is. But you just regroup, dude. It's like I said, man, it's a short week, dude. These guys were not fully healthy. They're coming in there a little bit banged up. That game on Monday was a huge game for us, and we put it all out on the line out there. Sam Missouri, what's going on, man? I'm glad you could make it out. The Raiders all day. Yes, sir. Ardo, what's happening, dude? The refs sucked. The refs are what they are out there. We're going to have to deal with that no matter what. Honestly, I still see these games getting called pretty evenly out there. There was a few calls that were a little suspect, but nothing that I would call crazy out there. Mr. Emerald, what's happening, dude? It's still early in the season. Yes, for sure. Dude, it's crazy early in the season. I'm not worried about that at all right now. We're 2-1, man. We're 2-1. I've seen a couple people. I'm not even kidding about this. They were like, Mariota's back next week, so we need to go ahead and bench Carr and stick him in there and see what happens. And it's like, dude, have you lost your damn mind? Carr put up 68 points in the first 2 weeks. We went into New England in a short week with a ton of injuries, a swing guard playing tackle, and a rookie guard who had absolutely no offseason starting this game. If you expect that kind of magic out of any quarterback in the league, I don't care who it is, they're not doing it, dude. Emerald, you nailed it, dude. Stumbling, what's happening, dude? We need to beat the playoffs teams. That's all that matters. And we didn't. Big blow for our confidence this season. We beat the Saints last week, dude. And last I saw right now, the Saints are out there kicking the crap out of Green Bay. So I don't know what the score is in that game, but that was just the last that I saw of it. And I'm telling you, man, we're going to get through our playoff team. I'm not worried about that. Pritz, what's happening? Malik Collins had 0 run defense and disappears in the pass rush. Eric Harris is a special teams player at best, and Gunther's got to go. Pritz, dude, I will tell you, honestly, I'm almost there. Malik Collins has seriously let me down. I was expecting so much out of him, even from the talk from the coaches, through the offseason, the preseason. Dude, or not the preseason, but the offseason and through the camp. Everybody was talking him up. That dude has shown me nothing, and he is straight up pissing me off. Harris out there, I'm still tossed up on him right now. And as far as Gunther goes, people are going to start putting him, he's going to get in that hot seat sooner than later. I promise you that. They're going to give him a bounce because it's just 1 week. I'm not thinking anything's going to happen to Gunther right now. I think Dan Quinn's job in Atlanta is way worse off right now than Gunther's. We could still bounce back. It's okay. You might see Ruggs, Trent, Kwiatkowski, and Young. I said that I would love to see that. The fact that we did not put Kwiatkowski out there on the that little 3-week IR period, I'm really hoping that he's back for this Buffalo game. I really think Ruggs will hopefully be back. I want to see what happens with that injury. There really hasn't been much talk about it. As far as Young goes, he was limited again, but he did not play. If he's not ready to go, then there's something seriously wrong with him. He should have been on that IR. We should have went out there and got somebody else. And as far as Trent goes, I don't know, dude. Whatever you think about Trent, you can go ahead and think about Trent. At this point, I can give two shits if he ends up coming back right now. Our refs cost us, our offense, 14 points. That's fair, dude. Thoroughly outcut Lenny, dude. That's what I saw. That is what I saw on the field today. I saw Belichick go out there and just completely take Waller out of our offense, and then everything else crumbled behind that except Jacobs, who was running the ball damn good. And this offensive line at first was opening up some huge holes for Jacobs. Even Richard out there had a few decent runs. And then we got away from it because we started losing. But, dude, I don't know. You're right about that, Lenny. That one I'll give you 100%. If it makes you feel any better, the Cowboys lost. I could give two craps about the Cowboys out there. Raul, what's going on, man? Our D-line is trashed. Through these first couple weeks, our D-line and our linebacking crew against the run has been complete trash out there. Honestly, even against the pass out there has been kind of trash. I'll give you that. And that, if you're going to say that, that needs to go towards Marinelli out there, because Marinelli coming in here, this defensive line looks completely different than it did last season. Like, completely different. And I don't know if it's them learning a new scheme out there, but I'm kind of past that. You don't go from the talent level you were at last season, because where our defensive line was like our only shining spot on that defense, to where now our defensive line completely sucks, but it's pretty much the same dudes except somebody who's supposed to be better than we had last season. That one's driving me nuts, Raul. I'm right there with you. Deacon, what's happening, dude? Mullen looking locked down, so at least there's one. Dude, yes, Mullen is looking damn good for us out there. I will take that all day. I think week 4 against the Bills is the most of our guys back will be a battle. As long as most of our guys are back, it will be a battle. I want to see how many of them are ready for that game and are ready to go for us out there. Gardaloo, what's happening, dude? Abram had a really bad day. Yes, he did. And they started talking like he got banged up at the end of that game out there. So I don't know I do not want to see him on that injury list, or I really think we might, dude. Ruined my whole day. The amount of injuries is ridiculous. I'll tell you right now, Will, I really want to see what happens with Bryan Edwards out there. That tackle he took, that thing looked pretty damn disgusting out there. It is what it is. I did not want to see that. They talked about it right away. That sucked to see. So I'm right there with you, man. Plus the injuries we had going into this game. We need to get these guys back if we're going to have a shot. We don't have any players, and we won't for the Bills. We are cursed, let's face it. Cord, what's happening, dude? Mark, man, I'm glad you made it back out. I know we were talking in the comments. I'm glad you made it back out to the live. Thought Marinelli was the best defensive line coach. Yeah, that's what everybody was saying out there. I'm still pissed we got rid of Buckner, dude. I was pissed when we did it. I'm more pissed about it now that I see what's happening out there. We had an opportunity to go up by 2 scores, and Carr fumbled away. Jacobs fumbled away. Dude. That's the thing. We had our shots, and our defense gave us our shots at the start of this game. And our offense straight blew it out there. And that is what it is. And it sucked to see. Like, totally sucked to see. You could tell Abrams is injured. He would not have missed that lot. That's what I'm saying. Dude, that is what I'm saying, Artem. And they were talking about that. I'm hoping that's not too serious out there. Black Mamba, what's happening, man? Our free agents are useless so far. Littleton, Trent Brown, Malik Collins are looking average. Trent Brown ain't even looking average. He's looking like a damn bench warmer out there, like a waste of damn space. Malik Collins and Littleton are killing me right now. Right there with you, dude. Ease, what's going on? No, we look bad. I'm actually hoping that we are going to Amik Robertson in the slot, put Joyner in the free safety, maybe fire Gunther, and soon Nicholas Morrow if it's not Javen White and Muse. I'm curious to see what happens with that. Amik Roberts was an inactive for this game yet again, so they really don't think he's up to speed yet. Muse is going to be able to be activated going into next week. I want to see if that ends up happening. I think that could be a difference for us. As of right now, though, I do not think Joyner is one of our problems out there. I think maybe if you wanted to shift him like you're saying, I would take that and then end up sticking Muse out there. Javen White was not even activated for this one. So he was last week. It wasn't this week. That kind of sucked to see. Corey Littleton is MIA. Raul, I'm right there with you. Michael, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you made it out. Corey Littleton doesn't deserve the money. Can't argue with you. I really can't. As much as I love that dude, and I really almost went out there and bought one of his jerseys, I can't be like, no, dude, it is what it is, but it's not. Corey Littleton has not went out there and produced. And I know that losing Nick that first week kind of hurt him, and I saw it kind of hurt him just because the communication that he had with him compared to what he has with Morrow is just not there at all. I'm really hoping that once Kwiatkowski gets back into this, Littleton will start to look a little bit better, but I'm not banking on it, dude. I'm not banking on it at all. Abram was out of position on so many running plays and missed a few tackles as well. Yes, he did. And that one where he was in the backfield, that should have been a 5-yard loss. And instead, it was like a 12-yard gain, and that killed us, dude. Our D started so good. Yeah, dude, and before the JJ fumble, but Belichick did a good job on adjusting. He did. He made those adjustments, and I did not see a lot of adjustments out of us this game. But after we lost Edwards, that was a huge loss for us. I really thought he was setting up to have a damn big game for us out there, and we just didn't happen, dude. It is what it is. Are the dumb Raiders ever going to figure out that Gunther sucks like 2 years ago? Man, Gord, if it stays like it is right now, because I said, like, if it comes down to we're winning games, but we're winning them in shootouts, it might end up hurting Gunther. I don't know. This could be the end of Gunther. He needs to go ahead and step it up. I'm not going to say that nothing's going to happen right now. I promise you that. Nothing's going to happen until the bye week out there. But if teams keep putting up the points that they're putting up on us, you might see something happen out there. Oh, yeah, Gruden's play calling is trash. Dude, Gruden's play calling, I don't know, man. It seemed off today. Everything just seemed off today. And like you guys were saying, dude, just regroup, start back over, get back to the drawing board. We still have a winning record. We're still 2-1 out there. We have a damn hard game coming up next week. We have another hard game after that. I mean, we're in the thick of the hardest part of our schedule, and we're sitting at 2-1 right now. I'm okay with it, dude. I truly am. We did not have the Ruggs effect. Took advantage of it. Dude, I'm telling you, man. William, you might be damn right about that, because I was thinking these same damn things. That just the Ruggs effect, dude. Just being able to keep everybody back. We did not have that. But Nelly looked pretty good. They had a couple catches out there, but they weren't as involved as we needed them to be out there. And Edwards was getting to that point, and then he ended up getting hurt, and it set this whole damn thing back, dude. Abram needs to slow down. He missed too many tackles over pursuing the play. D-line coach ain't showed me anything, not a damn thing out. 805, dude, I'm glad you could make it out again. We need to see Daniel Ross and Mo Hurst. I don't want to see, Malik Collins and Hank. Merle Hurst had a pretty damn good day today. We haven't really seen Ross at all yet. We've seen him on just a few here and there. I would like to see him get more involved, see what he has out there. 52, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. Gunther needs to be replaced. Yes, the offense struggled. That is going to happen sometimes. Can't score 34 every week. We have to stop giving up 30 plus. You can't win. No, you cannot win that way. But I really think that if we would have capitalized in that first quarter and a half and actually started putting touchdowns on the board instead of just, man, we punted so many times this game. We're just turning the ball over. Dude, it just wasn't our game, dude. It is what it is, dude. 805, it's not Gunther. Let's get these guys healthy back. Let's see what this Buffalo game looks like. I'm not putting this game on anybody except just a sloppy week, regroup, get everybody back together, and just see what we could do out there. We need to sign Earl Thomas, Eric Berry, or Clay Matthews. You won't see any one of those dudes signed. I promise you that. It is what it is, Mr. Emerald. Numbers, just losing to those. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Losing to the Patriots totally sucks, no matter how it happens out there. The fumble of Jacobs was BS, dude. He just came in there behind him and just punched that ball out. That ball was out before he hit the ground. It is what it is. Yeah, but 2-1 won't last for long. I wish that's all it took. Dude. Gord, man, I completely agree with you. But I really think this 2-1, I could see us breaking Buffalo's streak out there. I think we actually, if we're healthy, we match up pretty good with them. Plus, we'll be back at home. I could see us pulling that one out. We just have to see how it plays out, man. If we can make it to Tampa Bay and either be at 500 or one game above, I really think we still have a real shot at this thing out there. We need another pass rusher safety, or another pass rusher and a safety. I don't know, man. You're right. I mean, you're right about both out there. I don't know who we can go out there and get that would end up being like an impact difference maker for us without us going out there and grabbing one of those big name safeties out there, which I just don't see Gruden doing out there, which kind of sucks because a lot of you guys would love to have him on the team. And as far as the edge rushers out there and just the defensive tackles out there that are on the list without us pulling the trade, it's not better than what we have, and that's just a fact, dude. Florida boy, what's going on the next game? Yep, chalk it up, move on to the next one. No in-game adjustments. Once again, Lenny, you are 100% right about that. I was really hoping to see some halftime adjustments, maybe getting some more people involved out there, just start working the outside a little bit more, but there was nothing, or just a way to get in there and, hell, dude, put Waller in the backfield and then flare him out. Just try to get him into some kind of weird mismatches or something out there. There was nothing. There was just Gruden after the game being like, well, we missed Waller on a few plays. Because if Waller's gone for the first 2 quarters of the game, Carr has no choice but to start looking other places. And then if he randomly opens up on like a 2nd and 5 and Carr doesn't see it, you can't put that on Carr, dude. You got to move past it. You got to keep going with what's working out there. Defense was good until they got tired. Florida, I completely agree. I completely agree. We can go 11-5. I still truly believe that numbers. I truly do believe that. Gruden is too conservative. His play calling today did get a little bit conservative for a minute there, but by that point it was too little too late, and it wouldn't have mattered even if he was truly going for it, because we weren't clicking out there. The free agents we brought in are surrounded by talent and a good coach. Dude, Mark, man, I see what you're saying out there. The free agents that we brought in had everything stacked around. I really thought that we were going to be able to step up and be that team where they still had everything around them. It's not looking like it, dude. It's looking like we brought these guys in to kind of be those people to make everybody else better. I'm still thinking they can do it. I'm still thinking this defense is going to take a little bit more time. It's only been 3 weeks out there. Plus, we're missing our number 1 play caller out there. I really think that's hurting us out there. John, what's happening, dude? You've got the right approach. We are 2-1 and part of the toughest part of our schedule. On to Cincinnati. Raider 2-8. I don't want a confrontation. I just want an honest question. Whose fault is it if it's not Gunther's? We have given him high draft picks, high dollar free agent. If it's not him, then who is it? Raiders 52. That's a fair question, dude. That is a truly fair question. But the way that our defensive line has performed, everybody was always talking. I've even said it myself. I was like, well, if something happens, we can just bring Marinelli in here, and then Marinelli will take over for Gunther. The way this defensive line has looked these opening 3 weeks, I don't want to see Marinelli taking over this whole damn defense out there. I promise you that. So maybe you go outside, you bring in somebody completely different out there. That's a definite possibility. I just don't know who it would end up being at that point. Let's see here. When we threw deep, they couldn't stop. No, I don't know, man. There just wasn't enough of it today. There wasn't enough to go around. There wasn't any kind of consistency on this team today. Our team won't be healthy by next week. It's just getting started with pain. We are getting into that part of the season, especially with no offseason, where these guys are just going to be kind of nicked up and banged up. It's going to be who can play through it and who cannot out there. We have to make something big out there happen. Paul Gunther is no good. I'm going to give it like 2 more weeks. I'm going to give it till the bye week before I truly pass judgment on Gunther out there. It is what it is, but I just want to move on to next week and focus on healing up. Yep, just get everybody healed up, get them ready to go and see if we can get back to full strength. If we were full strength, I would be, I'll give you that, dude. Run too much, need to pass, screens something different each game. The D isn't good enough to manage the clock. No, not right now, dude. That D is looking rough right now, and it sucks. Case, what's going on, man? I'm glad you could make it out. Those crack blocks at our DNs killed the defensive pressure. Yes, they did. They were coming the entire game out there. Trent Brown must play next week. I have no faith in Trent Brown playing again for this team ever. If he plays, I'll be super happy, but I'm not going to bank on that at all. I'd rather see Sam Young out there because at least I think he has a shot at going out there and playing. We can't win with a quarterback that's afraid to run. There was a few times out there. Carr had a few times where he possibly could have scrambled out there. He ended up spinning out of one and trying to make a long pass down the field. It does not seem like he does want to take off. He had a few where he could have taken off and he did not, so that is what it is. Gruden was still running the ball, down by 10 points. Yeah, Watts, dude, I'm right there with you. But it seemed like they all just kind of gave up. Like they were trying to get out of there without getting anybody else hurt and playing it. Dude, it killed me. That game killed me, man. The players, the D-line is crap. 805. It's hard to argue right now. If Trent Brown not back after the bye week, he's done after the season. If he's not back after the bye week, he's probably traded before the deadline. I'm watching Aaron Rodgers air it out. Defense got drug and the offense crawled, dude, right into a tiny little ball out there on the field, lots. And that defense, they just got wore out, man. And once they got wore out, they just got exploited. Carr started to panic the moment some of his weapons went down, and the difference between it, oh, dude. Gord, I'll tell you, man, once Edwards went down, you could kind of see, like, Edwards went down, Waller had been taken out of the game. It was too late in the game to really start pounding the ball with Jacobs out there. And then he doesn't have the trust out there with Nelly and Zay Jones to really start airing that ball out, and that's what sucks right now. Too worried about Cam, we let them run. Dude, those running backs killed us out there. Clock ran like a faucet the entire damn game. Everyone needs to play with discipline. Forget about being those so-called big hitter. Just make the tackle. Yep, sorry. Oh, man. There's a few plays out there where he straight up blew some tackles today, and that killed us, dude. Carr looked like 2017 Carr, honestly. Carr took a step back today. I will openly admit that. But, I mean, a lot of it was because he did not have the people out there. I mean, he had a damn guard playing tackle and a guard or a rookie guard starting that honestly should not be starting games at this point yet. Him looked really bad. He did look really bad on a few. Was playing with a fractured collarbone. Make some business decisions today. I wasn't a Case right there with you, Case. He was scared of Cam running the whole game. Yep, the whole damn game. Dominic, what's happening, dude? The defense was it's time for a real modern defensive coordinator. I'm curious to see if it would look a lot different out there. Belichick gave everyone the blueprint of beating us today. That is a straight fact, Boy George. Welcome to the show. That is a fact. You take Waller completely out of the game. You key on Jacobs. You make them beat us. It's the same damn thing that's beat us the past 2 damn seasons. So it's pretty much like they had the blueprint. They just went back to it, and it's slowly driving me insane out there. But I really think we can regroup. We really need to get Ruggs back and healthy out there. We have to, dude. We have to. That's stupid to have. Yeah. Gap assignments were sacrificed. Yeah, there were some totally missed gap assignments out there. And it was because they were trying to get in there and make that big hit, get that little highlight reel going, and they blew it, dude. They blew it on a good few of them. They literally ran the same screen, the same side like 10 times. That is straight facts. Oh, Spitfire, what's going on? 8-8. I still think we're well above 8-8 out there. I think at the worst, like right now, we're sitting at like 10-6, but 8-8, no, dude, no chance, Spitfire. DNs need to contain outside. It was, dude. They were getting cracked back on this entire game, and they were paying for it. Now everyone thinks we are the same Raiders, and Cam is a star. I told you it's so predictable. The refs that I told you were... Gorb, dude, as much as I wanted to disagree with you, you've nailed it so far, man. You have nailed it. Michael, one loss doesn't count. No, one loss doesn't matter at all. Like, at all. We're 2-1 right now. We're 2-1, looking damn good. Going back home, we're looking fine, dude. 2017 Green Bay. Oh, look at Green Bay fighting back into that thing. 805, those crackbacks made our defense irrelevant. Oh, 805 Collins and all that hype. All that hype has just been balled up and whipped straight back into my face right now. We're still good if we can get a little healthy. We can just get some of these dudes back. I want to get Nick back. If Kwiatkowski can come back and end up looking pretty damn good and putting these guys in the right position and calming some of these other kids down, I think it might be a difference maker for us. But it's not going to solve that run defense that we have right now. That is straight atrocious out there. Doesn't matter. Oh, if they're good, if they're getting injured, that is true. Lost over 15 pounds this offseason. I wonder if he lost 15 pounds of like just his aggression, because it's looking rough right now. Maybe he needs to start eating some mayonnaise sandwiches and put that 15 back on, because he's killing me right now. Can we get Rico in there? I don't trust Rico, man. I know a lot of you guys love him, but the Raiders just straight up don't trust him yet. It is what it is. I understand this is his 3rd year being on the team out there, but the fact that he's not more involved, especially after a guy like Ruggs ends up going down, it's kind of a red flag for him. So let me know your thoughts on that one. We need to grab some brews. Joku, Raiders versus Bucks. It's very possible, dude. Or hit up that Raider-Atlanta game. Just kind of meet down by the stadium if we can't get in there and just chill out for a little bit. Carlos, I'll definitely do that, man. Let me know. Cam was a threat to the run on every play. We got him throwing off, but Cam killed us this game. A big part of it was just being able to contain him. He did just enough, and then whenever he handed the ball off, he made it look like he was going to run. Everybody keyed on it, and those running backs just ate us up out there, man. It truly killed me out there. We'll see what this looks like out there. As a Raider fan, I just want to see the team play good. Win, lose, or tie, be competitive. Today was sickening. Today was a little bit rough out there. It kind of is what it is, but we just kept going through, man. I know I skipped a bunch of comments right there. I just want to see if it was keeping up timing-wise on screens, just to see how it was going to look. 2016 car would scramble and strafe the whole game. Sat in it. He did. I mean, it's hard to argue right now. Today looked like a step back for our offense, but it was one game. It was one game on a short week with a banged-up offensive line and just a ton of factors out there that were stacked against us. So it kind of is what it is out there. I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to accept this loss. I really think we're going to bounce back. I want to see us back at home. I want to see how we look against Buffalo. As long as we're looking damn good out there, I don't think it's going to end up being a problem, dude. We are not going to go undefeated. Just take this loss for what it is. Hope that Bryan Edwards isn't injured that badly, and hope that we can kind of get this thing back into full swing out there. That's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight, though. Let me know what you think about this new setup and the new layout. I just want to know if it's working for you guys. I'm hoping it kind of helps me just stay more... I hate going backwards and repeating what I've already talked about, so I'm hoping with the comments like this, it'll kind of help that out. But until next time, guys, I'm Sanjoku. Please click that like button on your way out. It really does help me out. We will get this back. I promise you we will. We'll be 3-1 and be happy again by next weekend. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.